Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attending Joint Commanders Conference in Bhopal. Prime Minister to also flag off Bhopal-New Delhi Vande Bharat Express at Rani Kamlapati Railway Station this afternoon. India's defence exports touch all-time high of 15,920 crore rupees during last fiscal. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to lay foundation stone for development projects worth 2,414 crore rupees in Aizawl, Mizoram today. Georgia Assembly passes resolution condemning Hindu-phobia, making it first American state to take such a legislative measure. And in IPL cricket, Punjab Kings to take on Kolkata Knight Riders in Mohali, and Lucknow Super Giants to clash with Delhi Capitals in Lucknow today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is attending Joint Commanders Conference in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Mr. Modi arrived in the state capital this morning on a day-long visit. The theme of the three-day conference, which began on Thursday, is Ready, Resurgent, Relevant. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, CDS General Anil Chauhan, Army Chief General Manoj Pandey, IAF Chief Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary and Navy Chief Admiral R. Hari Kumar are attending the conference among others. During the conference, deliberations have been held over a varied spectrum of issues pertaining to national security, including jointness and theaterization in the armed forces. Preparation of the armed forces and progress in defence ecosystem towards attaining Atmanirbharta are also to be reviewed. The Prime Minister will also flag off Bhopal-New Delhi Vande Bharat Express train at Rani Kamlapati Railway Station in Bhopal this afternoon. This is the 11th Vande Bharat train in the country. More from a correspondent.
The Vande Bharat train between Madhya Pradesh and New Delhi will cover a distance of 701 kilometers in 7 hours 30 minutes and will run on all days except Saturday. It will have halts at Virangna Lakshmibai Station, Jhansi, Gwalior and Agra. The train is equipped with advanced state-of-the-art safety features including train collision avoidance system Kavach. Every coach is equipped with CCTV cameras and passengers can talk with drivers in emergency situations. Vande Bharat train will start from general public from tomorrow. The executive coaches of the train have been equipped with 180-degree rotating seats. The train will provide faster, comfortable and convenient travel experience to the all rail users. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said that India's defence exports have reached an all-time high of 15,920 crore rupees in financial year 2022-2023. In a tweet, Mr. Singh said it is a remarkable achievement for the country. He said under the inspiring leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, defence exports will continue to grow exponentially. Procurement of goods and services from the government portal JAM has crossed 2 lakh crore rupees in the last fiscal. This was stated by Union Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal in Mumbai today.
2 lakh crore procurement by the government within 12 months through the government e-marketplace truly reflect the thinking of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, who is very demanding that governments have to be run with the highest level of integrity and transparency, participation by all across the country from the remotest corners of India in the government procurement cycle, and an ability for our women entrepreneurs, for our startup, for our MSME sector to be able to participate in a fair and equitable manner in government procurement.
Mr. Goyal said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is very demanding that government has to be run with the highest integrity and transparency in participation by all across the country in government procurement. He further said the Prime Minister has always urged for our women entrepreneurs, startups and MSME sector to be able to participate in a fair and equitable manner in government procurement. The government e-market JAM portal was launched on August 9, 2016 for online purchases of goods and services by all the central government ministries and departments. The new financial budget 2023-24, which had been presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, has come into force today. Various government schemes and amendments proposed in the budget have also been implemented today. The sale of gold jewellery and gold artifacts will be purchased only with a hallmark 6-digit code now. The rate of interest on short-term saving schemes will be applicable from today. Women can also invest in the Mahila Samman Savings Certificate scheme from today. This 2-year tenure scheme offers an attractive and fixed interest of 7.5% interest compounded quarterly with flexible investment and partial withdrawal options with a maximum ceiling of 2 lakh rupees. The scheme is valid for 2 years up to the 31st of March 2025. Union Home Minister Amit Shah arrived in Aizawl, Mizoram this afternoon. Mr. Shah will inaugurate the construction of Assam Rifles' new battalion headquarters at Sokhausang, which is 15 kilometers away from Aizawl city. He will also lay the foundation stone for several other projects worth 2,414 crore rupees. Chief Minister Zoramthanga and his cabinet colleagues will attend the program to be held at Lamwal in Aizawl. In this program, Mr. Shah will also lay the foundation stones for several infrastructural projects. He will lay the foundation stone for Lal Denga Cultural Center, a smart city project, Aizawl bypass roads, and several roadway projects for Aizawl, Champhai and Mamit districts. Mr. Shah is arriving in Patna this evening on a 2-day visit to Bihar. Mr. Shah is likely to hold a meeting with senior party leaders to chalk out a strategy in view of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. The Home Minister will address a public meeting at Hisua in Navada district tomorrow. Bihar BJP President Samrat Chaudhary said Union Home Minister Amit Shah's visit to Sasaram in Rohtas district has been called off due to the imposition of Section 144 following clashes during Ram Navami festivities in the area. The Home Minister was scheduled to address public meetings at Sasaram tomorrow. The Gujarat High Court has set aside a 2016 order of the Central Information Commission directing Gujarat University to provide details of PM Narendra Modi's PG degree to Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal. The court has also imposed Rs 25,000 fine on Kejriwal for making a mockery of the RTI Act. Justice Biren Vaishnav, who was hearing the plea filed by the university, said that disclosure of PM's degree is not a matter of public interest. The court said disclosure of national documents like degrees is also exempted under the RTI Act. Mr. Kejriwal is required to deposit the penalty with the Gujarat State Legal Service Authority within 4 weeks as per the direction of the court. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The 3-day second G20 Tourism Working Group TWG meeting began today in Siliguri, West Bengal. More than 130 delegates from the G20 member countries, invitee countries and international organizations, along with tourism industry partners, state tourism and local tour operators are participating in this meeting. The meeting will be attended by Union Minister for Tourism, Culture and Development of Northeastern Region G. Kishan Reddy. Tourism Secretary Arvind Singh said this meeting will carry a message about the prospects and potential of the northeastern part of India. Mr. Singh said foreign delegates will get exposure to the tea industry, Darjeeling Himalayan Railway and adventure tourism.
Delegates will have an exposure to tea estates, tea plucking, characteristics of the tea industry that grows here. They will be exposed to adventure tourism. They will also be shown heritage buildings and get to see local culture and arts and crafts at Mall, Darjeeling. They'll visit the Raj Bhavan. So we are trying to give them a glimpse of the region so that they carry this message home as ambassadors of this region and as ambassadors of the country.
The first Disaster Risk Reduction Working Group meeting under India's G20 presidency witnessed a very productive, positive and collaborative discussion on 5 priority areas identified for this group. The priority areas include early warning for all, disaster-resilient infrastructure and stronger national financial frameworks. The 3-day meeting began on Thursday at Gandhinagar in Gujarat. On the third and final day of this working group meeting, a technical session on ecosystem-based approaches to disaster risk reduction was held today. Addressing the media on the concluding day of the meeting, Member Secretary of the National Disaster Management Authority, Kamal Kishore, said that for the first time, Disaster Risk Reduction Working Group has been established under G20. Mr. Kishore said the agenda of this working group got full support from the G20 member countries.
The main thing to highlight is that there is a lot of goodwill for this initiative among the G20 countries, invited countries and international organizations. There is full support for the agenda that we have put forward. So all in all, very encouraging, very productive, positive, collaborative and very engaging conversation for the last 3 days.
Our correspondent reports that around 100 delegates from the G20 member countries, invitee countries and international organizations participated in the 3-day event. Today, the delegates will also be taken on a field visit to Smriti Van Earthquake Memorial and Museum at Bhuj. Tripura is all set to host the first ever G20 summit of the state commencing on the 3rd of this month. As the state will bring the world to Tripura, important locations of the state have donned a colorful look with illuminations and wall paintings. Clean energy for a greener future is the theme for the G20 science event scheduled to be held at the Hapania International Fairground on the 3rd and 4th of this month. Today is Utkal Divas. It was on this day in 1936 when Odisha came into being as a state during the British rule. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah have greeted people on the occasion. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that India is home to many vibrant melas which showcase unique cultural aspects of the nation. Replying to a tweet from Union Minister Kiran Rijiju, who visited the Madhavpur Mela in Gujarat, Mr. Modi said Madhavpur Mela is one such exceptional mela which also brings Gujarat and the Northeast together. The Prime Minister said he had talked about it in detail in a Mann Ki Baat episode 2. Mr. Rijiju wrote that the mela is a powerful celebration of the cultural diversity of West and Northwest India and bonds into one India as per the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today paid tributes to spiritual leader Sri Shivakumara Swami on his birth anniversary. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, Sri Shivakumara Swami Galu has left a deep impact among millions and he always placed utmost importance on serving society and empowering people. He said, we will always work to fulfill his dreams. In the US, Georgia Assembly has passed a resolution condemning Hindu phobia, making it the first American state to take such a legislative measure. Condemning Hindu phobia and anti-Hindu bigotry, the resolution said Hinduism is one of the world's largest and oldest religions, with over 1.2 billion adherents in over 100 countries. The resolution said Hinduism encompasses an array of diverse traditions and belief systems with values of acceptance, mutual respect and peace. The resolution was introduced by Representatives Lauren MacDonald and Todd Jones from the Forsyth County in the suburbs of Atlanta, home to one of the largest Hindu and Indian American diaspora communities in Georgia. The resolution observed that the American Hindu community has been a major contributor to diverse sectors such as medicine, science and engineering, information technology, hospitality, finance, academia, manufacturing, energy, retail, trade, among others. It also noted that the community's contributions of yoga, Ayurveda, meditation, food, music, arts have enriched the cultural fabric and have been widely adopted in American society and enhanced the lives of millions. In IPL cricket, 2 matches will be played today. In the first match, Punjab Kings will take on Kolkata Knight Riders at 3:30 p.m. in Mohali. In the second match, Lucknow Super Giants will lock horns with Delhi Capitals at 7:30 p.m. in Lucknow. Yesterday, Gujarat Titans defeated Chennai Super Kings by 5 wickets in the inaugural match at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. In Madrid Masters Badminton Tournament, PV Sindhu will take on Yeo Jia Min of Singapore in the semi-finals today. Sindhu entered the semi-finals beating Denmark's Mia Blichfeld 21-14, 21-17 in the quarter-final yesterday. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attending Joint Commanders Conference in Bhopal. Prime Minister to also flag off Bhopal-New Delhi Vande Bharat Express at Rani Kamlapati railway station this afternoon. India's defence exports touch all-time high of 15,920 crore rupees during last fiscal. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to lay foundation stone for development projects worth 2,414 crore rupees in Aizawl, Mizoram today. Georgia Assembly passes resolution condemning Hindu phobia, making it first American state to take such a legislative measure. And in IPL cricket, Punjab Kings to take on Kolkata Knight Riders in Mohali and Lucknow Super Giants to clash with Delhi Capitals in Lucknow today. And with that we end the Midday News.